everybody, welcome to Studio 64. My name's David. I've been searching the interzones for more science, space and tech news to share with you. I came across this at Sputnik International. Yes, the US Air Force pays Northrop $100 million extra to complete 2 polar satellites, according to the Pentagon. Yeah. All right, so the US Air Force has extended the Northrop Grumman Space Systems contract to build 2 new high Earth orbit, or HEO, polar reconnaissance satellites by almost $100 million, the Department of Defense announced in a press release. Yes, Northrop Grumman Systems Corporation, Space Systems Division in Redondo Beach in California, was awarded a $97,348,304 contract. What, no sense? Where's that penny? Modification for next-generation overhead persistent infrared polar space vehicles 1 and 2, the release stated on Wednesday. Now, the contract extension will provide the additional scope to complete the design, building, integration and testing of the 2 satellites, the Defense Department explained. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be very interesting indeed. Yeah, the 2 polar satellites. Yeah, I have a funny feeling it's not for scientific purposes, I can tell you that. My thinking is it's to obviously to monitor Russia and China and their particular forays into space. That would be one idea and one thought about it anyway. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it and see what you think. I just hope that Northrop Grumman does better than some of their latest NASA contracts and Pentagon contracts. It should be very interesting. The modification brings the total cumulative face value of the contract to $2,301,726,852. The release said, yeah. Now, it is very interesting because I've done a number of videos and it looks like the the US government contractors aren't doing very well. The only one is SpaceX. Yeah, not good at all. Check out some of the videos on the channel on some of those contractors. There, a lot of taxpayers' money is being wasted. It's an absolute travesty. I'd be very upset if I was an American taxpayer. According to Northrop Grumman's website, satellites operate in highly elliptical orbits and represent the next generation of missile warning systems. The website notes that the northern polar region is the shortest route for a missile to travel towards the United States and is difficult to monitor from space. Northrop Grumman also touts their new resiliency features to stay in the fight in contested scenarios. Yeah, you can tout that all you like, but your quality control, Northrop Grumman, is about as good as Boeing's, I'm afraid. Work on the satellites will be performed at Redondo Beach and Azusa, California over the next 2 years and expected to be completed by July 25th, 2026, the Defense Department said. Yeah, again, as I say, the defense contractors for the US government have not been doing particularly well. There's a rover that was supposed to go and do some reconnaissance work for the next lot of moon missions, and the Americans are putting up, and it's been scrapped. And unfortunately, that's a lot of money wasted, and they're selling off the parts, and I want to know who they're selling them off to. Very interesting. Yes, the Artemis missions are going to have to find another way to get their reconnaissance now. Interesting. And this, again, does concern me. Are they going to pay all these billions of dollars out for from the US taxpayers' pocket, only to find out that these things are, not working properly, to say, put it kindly. Fascinating, isn't it? There seems to be a lot of that. And what's more frustrating is no accountability. The CEO of Boeing recently stepped down because, for obviously the issues of Boeing having with their planes and the star limit, as I call it, the star limit space capsule. And where's the accountability? Who else is being punished for that? The waste of money and the complete and utter, the complete and utter garbage that's going on with them, with their quality control. Okay, the CEO had to step down, but I guarantee you he got a nice golden parachute. Reminds me of Pfizer back in 2012. The CEO at the time reduced the company's profits by 50%. So he got the axe. I wonder who else got fired for it. But guess what happened? he gets $180 million for stuffing up on the job. Now, if you or I were working in a job and we were $2 short in the till or something, we'd probably be fired and bloody put up on charges. But no, he gets to walk away with $180 million US, and on the way out the door, what does the guy get? Oh, by the way, come back in here for a minute. Now we've fired you. The share price has gone up, so part of your termination package is a bundle of shares worth $20 million. Yeah, it's just the share prices have gone up, so there's $200 million. Have a nice day. That's it. That's the level of accountability that's been going on for decades. You know, and this again, we're seeing it then with aerospace contractors. We're seeing it everywhere in every industry. There is no accountability. Someone has to step down. Someone has to resign, but they get this massive payout. It just fascinates me when they go on to another CEO job. This is what concerns me with Northrop Grumman. As I said, I've been following these defence contractors for quite a while, and they seem to be getting more and more money from the US taxpayer for not a lot of tangible result. It's quite interesting, isn't it? Again, that's just my opinion. Absolutely fascinating, isn't it? All right, well, my name is David. Thanks for joining me for another Studio 64 Science, Space and Tech News update. I shall see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're up for it, drop a comment down below the video, because I'd love to hear what you think. All right, take care, and as I always say, if you can't be good at it. And as I also always say,
I'll be back.